Hello and welcome back to another edition of the Michigan Conservative Roundtable. My name is Mac. I'd like to say Happy New Year to everyone watching, especially our new subscribers. We're up to 588 at the time of this recording. Hopefully we can get to 600 soon, and you can help with that by subscribing, liking, and maybe most important, sharing our videos. So today's topic is going to be about courage without consequences. It's very easy to be brave when nothing's going to happen to you. How often have you heard someone say, I take full responsibility, knowing nothing's going to happen? Well, a short time ago, we did a video called Will You Carry the Card? And in that video, we asked the question, will you carry this card that may be issued by the government to prove you don't have COVID, or you've had the vaccine, more importantly? And of course, we had a huge response to that video. It was our first video to go over 1,000 views in one day. I think it landed somewhere around 1,309 videos before it's run its course. But a lot of responses, especially on Facebook, into the hundreds per page as I shared on, which is a large number of pages. And you can find us there anytime. So I asked this question to you. When consequences kick in, will it change your mind at all? And we had a lot of no, I won't do it, no way in hell I'll ever do it, blah, 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 a lot of that kind of thing. And I started thinking, well, it's pretty easy to be brave when nothing's going to happen at this point in time. But what happens when they seize your assets? They turn off your gas. They turn off your lights. They turn off your power. They get you fired from your job. Worst case, they put you in a re-education camp so you can get your mind right about this vaccine and the new all-powerful government. What will happen then? Still be so brave? Who knows? I'm not going to say anybody isn't going to have the courage to do what they say, because I just don't know. I surely hope I'll have the courage to do what I say. And I'm a guy who is a true believer in give me liberty or give me death. I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees. But that's me. I can't speak for everyone. And I kind of got this, aside from the video we did earlier and the response we got, which was really nice, I had asked a police officer friend of mine to check in his precinct, and I asked him, would they, how many cops did he think would confiscate your guns? And he said, oh, I don't think many will. But then he did a little impromptu, unscientific survey to be sure. So he started asking guys, and about 90% said they would not go door to door or help anybody confiscate private gun owners' firearms. But then he, on his own, threw in a little niche, which is, what if they say you're fired if you don't? Well, then the percentage dropped to about 80. And then he'd throw in another caveat. Well, what if they say you don't get your pension? Well, then the number drops to about 40. So now you're down to 40%. Which means 60% will then take your guns with these caveats placed in front of them. So he goes on and on. It keeps throwing on questions. You know, what happens if they do this? What happens if they do that? And it ends up that about 10 to 20% of officers say they won't take your guns, which leaves us with about 80 to 90% that will. And these are not bad people, but they're going to look out for their own first. So you really need to think about who's got your six. Your neighbors, your friends. If your neighbors get pressure put on them, will they snitch on you? Will they not have your back? These are questions you need to think about as we approach January 6th, which is when I think the stuff could hit the fan hard. If this election is... the outcome is changed somehow in the House or going forward to the House, then the left is not going to be happy. And they're going to get violent as they are. They're proving it already. Just even the hint of the idea, they freak out. So I'm going to ask you this one more time. And if you could please comment in the comment section below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. When the consequences become real, will your courage stay intact? I pray to God it will. I hope mine will. But you never know. So I'm going to wrap this up, try to keep these videos under 5 minutes if we can, with be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me. Thank you.